Hey, what's up, YouTube? How's it going? Uh, I don't know if any of you. This is technically my first video log, however you want to say that. It would be my very first one. But my name is Brandon, and I've actually just coming to this point in my life where I've been thinking in a very perplexual state of mind to the point where I don't necessarily know how everything pans out in life. But at the same time, I've always kind of fancied myself as someone that could say that I believe everything happens for a reason. And lately, I I don't really know if that's the case. Whether it be from experience, emotions, things I've seen with great people in my life. I mean, I'm not really sure anymore, like on how that all. I don't know if that is the case necessarily, but I'd like to believe. But I mean, it all comes down to at the end of the day, like you know, the great one upstairs, God, dear Lord, however anyone wants to say it or how they feel about it. I just sometimes I feel greatly unsure about it, and that's only as of recently. Like for the most part, I mean, there's been other times, but right now it's like to that point where it's got me questioning. And I'm like, well, I mean, how can I question it? You know what I mean? Like, do I really? Do I? Has there been a real reason why I can? Or I mean, there is, but I guess sometimes it's just different when you feel that no one is with you on a lot of things. I can for sure say that. You know, it's just it's how it is. But that's okay. I feel like maybe we're meant to go through things alone a lot of times, which sucks in generality. And I feel like a lot of people would understand that at this point in a lot of people's lives. You know, to the viewers that I'm talking to right now. But like I've always been someone that just kind of believed in this fact that for some reason that no matter what, like God is always there. That's what I call, you know, I'm from a place where a lot of people call God the Great Spirit or you know something else, you know, and like I can say that too, you know, the Great Spirit. But it's just at times it's tough, you know, and lately I've been feeling like I've been losing touch on a lot of things dealing towards the man, woman upstairs, and it doesn't feel too great. It feels pretty hard, honestly. Like I don't really know necessarily how I feel about it at this point. I've been trying to, as you'd per se, live it and be about it and not stress so hard on it, not get too worried about things, but like it's not as easy as some people would make it seem, which I've come to understand, like to a great extent. But um, it's it's a little frustrating sometimes, to be honest. Mm, but you know, it ain't the end of the world necessarily, you know, and I don't think it would be the end of the world. It's just only a beginning of a new moment in time where you got to make a choice where you decide to do the most right thing. And when I feel like that is to be completely one with yourself and the dear Lord. Like you have to be. God, like I said earlier, anything anybody wants to call it. I'm not trying to discriminate or, say this is right, that religion's right. By no means. Not trying to say that. Just anyone's belief, just in what the higher being is. It'd be really cool to hear some feedback on this because times aren't exactly the way that I panned them out to be at this point, and I feel very alone, and it's rough, but it's no one's fault but my own. I mean, to be honest, it is. It's my fault, and I know that. I just like I just want some real questions at this point, real answers. Like the questions that I would like would be someone being like, oh, well, what do you believe in? Then I would tell you, but we can't always get the answer, and I understand that as well. But I mean, I don't feel like I've been the best person that I can be, to be honest. And I just got to say that wholeheartedly. Like, it's true, I know I can be a better person, just like everyone else, like you guys can. We always have that choice to be better than how we feel, how we believe we are, how we believe we're perceived, in that sort of sense, but maybe I don't know. I mean, I can't pinpoint anything on saying like it's oh this was meant to happen to you, or oh this was meant to happen to this person, or so and so was like doing this and then now that's how they're like. I can't do that, and but I used to like really wholeheartedly believe that everything that happens in this life was for a reason. But now I don't know. Like I'm not sure anymore. I don't know. I feel like the choices that we all make in life, I mean, I've always believed that too, so it's kind of hard to say that. But I've always believed the choices you make will. There's everything that you do does reflect off of you and come back in some kind of way to yourself in some major way. I mean, it could be whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it just. Only you will understand that. Only you, the viewer, would understand that. Myself, I got my own stuff that's going on, but I feel you though, because we all do. And it's like to the point where I'm almost just like kind of baffled by everything. I'm baffled so hard by the way things go in life. Excuse me for 1 second. Like, I don't necessarily know if I mean, I wish I did. I wish I did know. I wish I had a lot of answers for a lot of things, but I never will until that moment arises, until I know for sure. But in our lives, I don't know if that'll ever be. But being a father, being a brother, a son, a best friend, a lover, that all has taught me things in my life that I never give away and never rethink about, because I know that feeling. And it made me who I am. And I love it every day. And I'll never forget the moments that define me when it comes to those certain topics. So maybe everything will be okay. I believe. I would love to, and I'm trying to. So I love you. And I hope that you make the choices to make you feel in the best way possible relating to anything that I said in the most positive way. And I love you.